Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to talk to you guys really briefly about the 369 method. So basically you're going to get an idea of something that you want to do, whatever it is. It could be something that you consider to be absolutely impossible, right? So my idea that I had in my head was like, my son is going to move out of my house, okay? And it was something that I desperately needed, desperately. Like, I would have given my soul to have this happen. And there was no possibility for it to happen in sight. He didn't have a job. He didn't have any credit. He had no desire to move out of my house. And so what you do is you get whatever the idea is. It could be impossible. It doesn't matter, in your head. You're going to write it down 3 times in a row. My son has moved out of my house. He is happy. He is flourishing. He has all the resources that he needs. You write it down 3 times in a row, okay? And for 6 times a day, you're supposed to revisit the idea, and you're supposed to feel it. You're supposed to embody this idea. So that's what I would do. I did it 3 times a day. I wrote it down. He's got his own place. He's happy. He's flourishing. He's thriving. And then 6 times a day, I would revisit it in my mind. You're supposed to do that for 9 days. So 3, 6, 9, right? Now, I say just do it until you actually feel like you believe it and you have it. I did this February of 2023. February 2023 was probably one of the lowest months of my life. It might be the best time to do it is when you really don't believe you can do it, because you need to talk yourself into it. If you're going to just meet yourself with nothing but resistance, and if you keep repeating those patterns, like, oh, if you keep trying to figure out how, I had to take away the how. I had no idea how. All I know is what I wanted. He's moving out. Period and point blank. He's moving out. And I started believing it. I didn't do it for 9 days. I did it for maybe 4 days. I wrote it. And when I got that feeling, the sensation, like, I got this. This is happening. This is happening. I put I put everything into motion to make that happen. I literally did every single solitary thing into motion to make that happen. So I did it at the beginning of February. At March the 24th, it's almost 2 years to the day, he moved out. He did not have a job. He did not have any credit, and he still had no desire. But guess what? He had his apartment. Somebody put it in their name. And I told him, hey, if you want to have a roof over your head, I guess you'll get a job. And he did exactly that. So just feel it, honestly, believe it and feel it, and take away the how. It doesn't matter how. That's the problem. And we keep getting caught up on our past. We let our past thoughts come in and tell us it's not going to happen because in the past, but unless you want to repeat the past, don't think about the past. You cannot bring your past into your future and expect a different outcome. You have to keep exactly what you want in your mind's eye. What I want is he's moving out. Period. And I couldn't have been happier. He couldn't have been happier. We cannot be happier that he has his own place. Everything's going well for him. And everything that I wrote down came true. But it wasn't until if I didn't put it on that piece of paper and I didn't manifest it the way that I did and continuously believe it and see it, I wouldn't have put things into motion. I wouldn't have had the faith that I needed to put things in motion to get him going, to make it a reality. You know what I mean? So you're going to write it down, and with the writing it down and with believing it, you'll see the doors that you need to open and make it become a reality. If you keep going back to the past, you keep going back to what you don't want, you're going to keep getting what you don't want. You're going to keep reliving the past. Okay, so it's another way of jumping the timeline. Put yourself in the future tense, put it like it's done, believe that it's done, and then take the actions that it takes to make it be done, make it possible, and stop closing doors on yourself. So many times we're closing doors on ourselves, and then we wonder why the door's closed when you don't want it open. That's why it's closed, because you don't believe it. That's what it's shaken down to. You just don't believe it. And so the more you believe it, the more you receive it, and the more that it's going to be easier for you to do. And just apply it. And if you need to do it for 9 days, do it for 9 days. If you need to do it for 90 days, however long it takes. It might take you 1 day. You might not even have to write it down. The thing that you want is going to meet you where your faith is. You know, there's been plenty of times where you've wanted something and you've got it instantly. There's been plenty of times where you wanted something and it never came. But it's all about the level of faith and acceptance to it happening that you have that allows it to happen or not. I love you. I hope you have a beautiful day, and meet me back here. Let me know what you want me to do a video on. I'll do it. Bye.